Hello, it's me, Troubadour, and I'm back again with another video. In today's video, we are once again in the Standard Cups Arena. This time, we're trying out a challenge from Mr. Grounded SAP himself. You know him, you love him, it's Grounded Sap. So in case you've missed it, what's the timeline real quick? Let's see. I was really busy working 12 days in a row, and then Freet posted showed me this really cool synergy with this white truffle bug in the shop. I thought, hey, that looks fun. I made a video on it, and then suddenly everybody's running it, and it's actually way stronger than I thought, and then like it's completely ruining the arena. And now as of this video, they've patched it, which is just, oh my gosh, what a timeline the last week has been. But you know, I decided to dedicate my next batch of videos as sort of an apology tour. You know, we're trying to redeem ourselves. We're trying to say, give back to the community. And so one of the things I did was I reached out to Grounded and was like, hey, sorry for white truffling. Give me a team idea and I have to try and do it, you know, no matter how, you know, hard or how terrible the team may be, like I gotta do it. And so Grounded made a video on it. I'll link that in the description. And he gave me 5 different team suggestions to try. And I was like, all right, bet. And then Grounded's like, what does bet mean? And I'm like, oh, sorry, my roommates are rubbing off to me. Yes, thank you. And so I ended up trying out the Yeti Crab one first. You may have seen some of my teams earlier. I did like 25 attempts. The basic idea was using like Anubis with Bear and Frost Wolf along with Yeti Crab. So like it would give like frost or give honey to the enemy and then replace it with frost. And since they lost a food perk, Yeti Crab would snipe it. It was not that strong. I tried some versions with Flea as well. Still couldn't get very far. So I took a break after losing like 25 games in a row. And then I recorded my Pit My Pack, you know, overview video that I posted a couple days ago. And then I decided to attempt this team here, which was another one that was suggested by Grounded. This one, basically, they recently changed the white-bellied heron. It used to give, at higher levels, it used to give meat bones to multiple friends, but now it just gives a single meat bone that is stronger, basically. And basically, it's all about using white-bellied heron with a panther to see just how big attacks you can get in battle using, you know, the panther's perk multiplying ability, because that actually does combo with the meat bone, triple meat bone. So, you know, triple meat bone with triple effect. I think we'll get to see it here. So, you know, meat bone times 3. So it actually attacks with +9 damage, but perks are 2 times stronger. So we should attack with +18. So I think we should do 23 damage here. There you go. See? Now we're going to lose this oyster mushroom summon team. Actually, it's a pretty underrated thing. I mean, if you get it early, you can see those 9/9 stats are actually not bad at all. But we're going to throw a pie on our panther just to maintain lives until then. This team right here, I was able to get a win with it, thankfully. I mean, you're seeing it in the video here. Shouts to Grounded, because this one was actually a lot of fun to do. The Yeti Crab was kind of a miserable experience, I'm not going to lie. But this team was a ton of fun, I think, just because it's a little more flexible. And also, Panther is just one of the most fun pets in the game, so that kind of helps a lot. But the general strategy with this is, you know, get your white-bellied heron leveled up early, get Panther leveled up, and then stack stats on your Panther. The 2 ways I mainly did that was with Cow or with Moose, depending on the run. And then as a support pet, you know, Grounded was using the, look at that, 33 damage now, let's go. For support, Grounded was using a Margosaurus, so I'll make sure to get that into the team later. I think it was like double Margosaurus and then like Golden Tamarin. But I decided, you know, if I'm going to be trying to survive and like live attacks and get a bunch of hits off with my upgraded meat bone, then, you know, I might want to consider some other supportive options for this kind of team. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a little bit. Also, look at this. They got a melon, 27 HP. Oh, we still one-shot him. That's actually crazy, shout. We Elder First, well-known Bird of Paradise enjoyer. I'll say it that way. But anyway, we hit a bunch of cows here. You know what? Maybe we don't moose after all if we're going to hit all these cows. And yeah, we'll go ahead and level it up so we can start abusing Waffle, bring in the toy as well, get some more stats. There's also Puma in this pack. Also, Grounded, I did adhere to your rules. No hatching chick, no dolphin, no beluga sturgeon. You know, we're trying to be a little more honest. Yes, I'm doing cow waffle scaling, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Look at that. We're doing 58 damage now. Literally, like, able to one-shot a 50-50 now, which is incredible. We are going to... did we win or we draw? Okay, we win here. That's pretty sick. You know, actually, the support pet, here it is right here, Humphead Wrasse. Humphead Wrasse, I've been coming back around to it lately. I used it in a recent video when I was doing the... which team was it? When I was doing the Mole Gaming, and it just reminded me, like, just how effective it can be, especially in the late game. Like, level 3, it removes 90% of the attack from the highest attack enemy, and that just means that my Panther gets to attack way more times than you would ever get to normally, so that's pretty sick. We're gonna keep waffling our cow here, get our Panther stats up, and then bring in the Amargasaurus here to restore some HP, hopefully from the Panther whenever it loses a little bit. And we face Manticore here. Normally really scary for this type of team, but we have some HP reduction, and we have a White Ochre here, which actually doesn't really do that much. But we have a lot of stats, and thankfully we are going to get the win. We didn't even need the food perk there, actually. That's crazy. White Ochre didn't do anything. Since we're already close to maxing out the HP on our Panther, I just decided to go ahead and switch to Pancakes. Better support option for my team. I mean, it gives me like, what, plus 6/6 at the start of battle to everything. And just look at the Panther here. Oh, look, Dolphin, we don't even care about that. Sumatran Tiger, we don't care about that. I waste all my Amargasaurus triggers, but look at that. We're doing 56 damage. They have the level 2 Geometric Tortoise, but it doesn't do enough to knock out my Panther, so we knock them out. Get the trades. Already on 8 wins with the Grounded Sap team. Now, we're not quite done with this team. What I really want to do is I want to get this Panther to level 3. Also, I'm studying up the rest of my team a little bit because the biggest struggle I had was just having enough stats on my team, especially on the Panther, to be able to abuse the white-bellied heron. Originally, before Humphead Wrasse, actually, I was running Bangai Cardinalfish, but I just found the attack reduction was useful when it was spread across the team. Now, look at this team here. Nasty stats right here. Maybe a free-to-play team, but they got really good stats for turn 15. Eggplant also was a very nice addition I found. I basically, every time, once I started buying Eggplant, every run I was putting Eggplant second position. It's still just as strong as ever. Look at that attack reduction. They're on 17 attack on the gorilla, so you know what that means? That means it's not going to get its coconut. I mean, it wasn't anyway. Look at that. We're doing 58 damage now. Just completely destroy that scaling team thanks to our just huge attack on the Panther. They're not able to kill it in return. On 9 wins now, we don't quite get the Panther to level 3, unfortunately. Really close to it. Here we face Nil running this Parrot Spinosaurus with like Yggdrasil fruit. It's like a summon team, but the only summon is the Yggdrasil fruit. I kind of helped them a bit here when I put the Mammoth behind a position, gives them more summons, which is kind of funny. But 59 attack is a lot to do. They have a melon, and we draw. That's crazy. We draw. You know what that means? That means we're going to get... Oh, we don't do the Panther? I can't believe I didn't go for Panther level 3. That's like the whole point. What are you doing? You got to get the Panther level 3. Okay, if I draw this one somehow, I guess we got Chalk and Waffle. But anyway, what do we face on 9 wins here? Face a summon team running Grizzly Bear, Cerberus. They got high attack all across the board. They basically had Sea Lion at the front for pretty much the entire time. I can see why with the Rooster here. We reduced, did you see that attack reduction? 38 attack down to 3. Yeah, this Meatbone plus Humphead Wrasse thing is really popping off. We're doing 59 damage per attack. We delete half their team with just the Panther. They get a big snipe there. And then look at this. They have 13 health, and they have Ambrosia, which blocks 8 damage. That means it can take 21 damage before dying. We literally exactly have enough to draw there. If we had 1 less attack on our cow, we would have lost that round, which is crazy. Hit the chocolate here. I don't know why I didn't buy one of the milks onto the Panther to hit that 50 HP benchmark, but it's all right. We have level 3 on all the relevant pets. The Heron, the Panther, the Humphead Wrasse. What do we face here? We face this jump team plus summons here from Swift. Shout outs to Swift. Really cool team here. Got the Mommy Rabbit as well. Check out what happens with the Mommy Rabbit. It gets moved forward, which doesn't matter. But then it eggplants me, but it's in the front now. So my positioning doesn't get messed up. And then the best part of all, Humphead Wrasse reduces it to 2 attack. And we still get the meat bone. Jumps and does 0 damage to my Wrasse. Does a little mana snipe, but we get it restored. And then the peacock jumps with the white truffle as well. That's really funny. But look how much damage our panther is going to do to these pets. Look at this. 69 damage. That's right. Maybe not buying that milk was the better idea, because now we get to 69 all over Swift here. You love to see it. We do so much, and then they just not have enough to get through our team, and we win with the Panther 9X meat bones. So yeah, shouts to Grounded for this team challenge here. Had a lot of fun with it. I got some other teams and stuff I want to try, you know, before I get back to your regularly scheduled try hard BS, you know. But until then, you know, if you want to try this pack code all in the description. Like I said, it was actually a ton of fun. I will say the only wins I had though was using Cow. Cow is just an amazing scaler in customs with Waffle. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.